What's your dream? What's the passion or hobby that you've always loved, that you've always wished you could do for a living? Maybe it's creating video content like me. Or maybe it's making art, telling stories, playing games, cooking, knitting, building houses. What if there was a way to turn that passion into a business, a lifestyle? Would you be willing to take the risk, to be vulnerable, to share your story with the world? Well, that's what I've been trying to do for the last few months. My name is Matt Bowers, and a few months ago, I decided to shoot for the stars and start my own brand strategy business. I view graphic design and brand strategy as a very human form of work. It's all about understanding the heart behind someone, behind their business, and learning how to share their story to the world. From my perspective, brand strategy is all about connection. In a world where most people spend on average 6 hours a day on their phones, scrolling on social media, seeing ads from businesses, watching TV shows and movies, I think there's a growing chasm forming in our culture. It's a chasm where we spend the majority of our days having zero face-to-face connection. With AI now, sometimes it's even hard to know if you're talking to a real person or not. That kind of bothers me. And I'm afraid that if we lose sight on human connections, we just might lose touch on what makes people, people. And I want to help fix that problem. You see, when I decided to start a YouTube channel a few months ago, my main goal wasn't to gain millions of subscribers and live in a luxurious house with an expensive car. I wanted to share my story with people, to maybe find some people on YouTube who view the world in a similar way as me, and to build a community for the dreamers, people who want more out of their life, people who want to spend the time we have on this earth with purpose, doing what matters the most to them. I want to live a life where I can be there with my kids as they get older. I want to be there to love and support my wife. I want to build a lifestyle where we can do that. When I started this channel, my dream for it wasn't about getting rich. It was about getting freedom to prioritize what matters most. And I bet if you're watching this, you probably relate to me in some way. You have dreams too. You want more out of life. And you want to break through the noise and all the junk holding you back and just go for it. If that's the case, you're welcome here. I'm going to record my experience as I try to build the life I want for my family, warts and all. Some content will be about graphic design and brand strategy. Some will just be about me trying to process what it's like to live in a way that doesn't necessarily conform to the normal way the world wants you to live. But that's exciting to me. That makes me want to keep going. And that makes me want to invite you along on the ride. So in this video, I wanted to share 3 ways that you can start to shape your brand online in a way that can foster real growth. One that can ultimately provide for you financially, and also one that can help real people connect with what you care about. Now, the first key to creating a real personal brand that helps you achieve your goals is to discover what your personal brand really is. To know what makes you, you. This isn't about creating some fictional persona. It's about unearthing who you really are, what you care about the most. When I started this channel, I really didn't know what I was doing or what my goals were. I made a couple videos and realized, why would anyone care about what I make? And honestly, I still think that a lot of the time. But I spent a weekend really trying to self-reflect on what I want to get out of this channel. And this led me down a rabbit hole where I started to list out what makes me, me. My strengths, my weaknesses, my goals. I asked some friends what they thought. I realized that my personal brand isn't just about my perspective, it's about how other people relate to it too. So if I was to restart this process today from zero, I would have spent a lot more time on this step, trying to discover what my personal brand is and really clarifying what I'm trying to accomplish through each interaction I have on social media. A way that a guy named William Arruda says that you can help to clarify what your personal brand is by figuring out what he calls your unique promise of value. It's this simple sentence: I help X do Y because I believe Z. After thinking about it, my answer to this was, I want to help new creators brand themselves authentically because I believe that this world needs more real voices speaking out. Now, once you've figured out what makes you you, start posting about it in a genuine, authentic way. It doesn't have to be that complicated. I promise that you'll learn a million times more if you just start posting today and learn from your mistakes. If you have a specific platform in mind that you want to grow on, commit to posting every day for a week or a month. It'll force you to start thinking outside the box on who you are and how you can tell your story. It's important that every post reflects the real you. Think intentionally about your digital identity, your profile picture, your headline, your about section. Each should reflect your real you. It should have some type of hook with an element of what you do or what you want to achieve. Each post should tell a mini story. Don't just list your skills. And then finally, be consistent and visible. Showing who you are only works if you keep showing up online. Your brand, your story, that lives through consistent visibility. So post valuable content regularly. Blogs, videos, commentaries, pictures. Engage with your network. Engage with your audience. Comments, shares, discussions. Remember, clarity, consistency, and constancy. Your brand needs to be seen, heard, and felt over time. Now, why does this method hit? Well, it creates authenticity, and that connects with people because people resonate with raw, true life stories. It makes you different from most people. And then your differentiation starts to come out naturally. When you're clear about your unique strengths, you can communicate that in a way that only you can. And creating a compelling narrative makes your brand memorable. It isn't just a product. It's a story. It's your story. All right, so to wrap this video up, I have an ask. I want you to try this weekend. I want you to, number one, write down your core values, your strengths, your passions. Try to figure out who you really are. Number two, I want you to craft that one sentence promise. That I help X by doing Y because of Z. Number three, I want you to update one social media profile picture, description, and start posting. And then number four, plan some weekly posts or one video sharing your story, tying it into your brand. Comment below with your brand promise, and I'll follow along and feature my favorites in a future video. Building a personal brand isn't about pretense. It's about permission to be your best self, to be you, to be visible, to stand out for the right reasons. It's about sharing your dream, to reach for the stars and to hope that this life can actually be more than what it is today. And if this resonated with you, drop a like, subscribe, and share with someone stuck at the profile builder limbo. And I'll catch you next time for the next video. Thanks.